I've narrowed it down to 3 methods. It's postural alignment therapy, it's clinical nutrition, and it's mindfulness training. That's what we call it.
Yeah.
And when you work on those 3 systems at the same time, the body heals.
Wow.
So that's what we do. That's what's described in my book, Peace Over Pain. And so that's the secret. The secret is just to do the 3 methods at the same time. No other methods are needed. Certainly there are other methods. There's acupuncture and chiropractic, and there's massage, and there's all this stuff. And it's not to say that it wouldn't help. But again, we have the most healing results ever recorded on video. And this is how we do it. And it obviously works. And so, trying to convince people of that is harder than the healing. It's way harder than the healing. And then trying to, and keeping a business afloat on top of it. People ask me what the hardest part of my job is. It's the business. It's not the healing. The healing is easy. Easy. We got people who can't walk, and now they can. They couldn't walk, and 3-4 months later they can. And I can sit here and tell you it was easy.
That's so fascinating.
But the business, my God.
I hear you. I feel that. Yeah, that's a whole different animal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The finances, everything. Everything.
What do you think it is about those 3 things: structural, nutrition, and mindset? Mindfulness.
Yeah.
Like why do you think those things work together so well?
Sure. So I view it as your body's a vehicle. So there's the structure part. There's the posture right there. Right? And then you got to put fuel in the vehicle. So there's your nutrition. And then you got to make sure that the onboard computer in the vehicle is operating well. There's the mindset. And so, this is the revelation that I had back in 2021. That's when the light bulb went off. I came up with that analogy, and I sat there and looked at a whiteboard, and twiddled my beard like, And it was just like, that takes care of the whole body. When you break it down like that, it literally takes care of the whole body. And so what I'm aiming to do is to sort of abolish the 3 methods and just make it a new method, and which we call head to toe healing. So head to toe healing is those 3 things combined at the same time. If you do one of them or 2 of them, it's not head to toe healing.
Gotcha.
You got to do all 3 at the same time.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. And I know the nutrition is like so big, and to me, I'm so frustrated because everyone tells you something different. You eat this or eat this. There's so many diets and fad diets and nutritional advice that I don't know what to eat. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I don't know what to eat. I know what not to eat. But I don't know tell me a little bit about what your take on the nutrition part is, because I think it's so annoying for most people.
For us, we make it as simple as possible. Stay away from what we call the poor 4 foods. That's gluten, that's bottled oils, that's fried food, that's fake food. Then from there, you're left with essentially whole meat, dairy, eggs, fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, and rice, essentially. That's all you're left with. And those are your whole foods to eat. Then you got to figure out how many calories works for you, how much protein works for you. And it's pretty simple. And then you get on the right supplements. You're aiming to get 90 essential nutrients every day. And that's it. You get off the poor 4, you get on the 90. Off the 4, on the 90. That's simple. Find your calories. You don't want to eat too much and get bigger, and you don't want to eat too little and get smaller. So I think it's pretty simple. The hardest part is figuring out the supplements, and that's what we do for our people inside of our membership. Whereas again, the other social media health influencers, They don't do that.
Well, it seems like you're really customizing. It's not like the one hit wonder that everyone that solves everyone's problems, which I think we all wish that were true, but that's not the way of it. It sounds like you're customizing for each individual person.
Trying. Yeah. I mean, the system is the same for everyone. It's just the details within the system change per person.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. And I love that it's kind of, like you said, it's if you eliminate those four, you're left with what's left. Yeah, that makes sense.
We had a woman just recently regenerate her vocal cords by just getting off those 4 foods. It took 8 months.
Wow.
8 months. Yeah.
Do you think that's, like you said at the beginning, is that because the body is sort of has its own natural healing system, and that when we give it what it needs, we stop doing the wrong things, we regenerate, like we self-heal?
Yeah. The body knows what it's doing. It knows how to heal. It's a beautiful thing. And that's the way it was divinely designed. And we just get in the way of it.
Right.
Yeah.